The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is my favorite action camera on the market today. It packs a ton of features and options, and I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks to master your Insta360 Ace Pro 2. How to format the SD card. Okay, this is how you do that. What you want to do is swipe down from the bottom, and it brings up this menu here, and then you're going to swipe over one more time, and then right there, there is a gear icon on the bottom right. You're going to want to click on that, and it'll bring up some different options. You're going to want to scroll. Keep scrolling to where it says SD card right there. As you can see, mine says 52 gig out of 200 and something is available. So it gives you right there the option to format the SD card. So if you want to do that, you'll go ahead and click on it. And then another menu comes up. Delete all files and format your SD card. You can click cancel or confirm. I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm. Gives up another window here, formatting SD card. And it does it pretty fast. Now it's back down to 0, and it's a fresh SD card. And that's how you format an SD card on your Insta360 Ace Pro. How to factory reset your Ace Pro 2. Okay, this is the first step that you want to do is you're going to swipe down from the bottom, just like so, and it brings up this menu. Now you're going to want to swipe over, just like so, from the right on over. Right there is a gear icon. You're going to want to tap on that, and when you do that, it brings up some more options. Now you're going to want to scroll. Keep scrolling. Right there to where it says reset camera. Tap on that. Now it'll prompt you with a question saying this will only reset the camera settings. It won't delete any files. So what that means is it won't delete any of the files that are on your SD card. So you have to make sure you do that if you're like going to be getting rid of this camera or giving it away. Make sure if you're going to be giving it away with the SD card, make sure you clean out your SD card before you do it. This right here will only format or factory restore the camera itself. So when you're ready to go on to the next step, you'll just click on confirm, and then it'll go ahead and go through all its proper you'll just click on confirm, and then it'll do its thing, and it'll go ahead and factory reset your device back to the way it was when you first opened it out of the box. So this is how you factory reset the Insta360 Ace Pro. How to change the language on your Ace Pro 2. Okay, this is how you change the language. What you're going to want to do is swipe down from the top like so, and then it'll bring up this menu here. What you're going to want to do is swipe over one more time, and right there is a gear icon on the bottom right. Go ahead and click on that. All right, now I'll give you a few more options, and what you're going to want to do is scroll to language right there. By default, it's on English, but if you want to change the language to your desired language, you'll just scroll through here, select the one that you want, and then click on it, and that'll change the language on your device. So, how to change the date and time on your Ace Pro 2. Okay, these are the steps on how to do that. First thing that you're going to want to do is swipe down from the top. It'll bring up a list of options here, but we don't want any of those. We're going to go ahead and swipe over, just like so. Now on the bottom right corner, you're going to see a little gear icon. You're going to tap on that, and it'll bring up some more options. Now we're going to scroll right there to where it says date and time. And you'll tap on that. Currently, this is the date of the time of recording this. And so if you want to change that, you'll click on that date format and go ahead and change it to update it. A lot of times, whenever you do hook up this camera to your phone, and it'll automatically correct the date and time on this, but if you want to do it manually, that's how you do it. How to turn on the grid on your Ace Pro 2. Okay, this is how you get those lines on the screen, so that way you can have the grid format. You're going to swipe down from the bottom just like so, and you'll see a list of options here, but we don't want any of those. Let's go ahead and swipe over like that. All right, right there on that third icon there is what looks like a tic-tac-toe board. Go ahead and tap on that, and you'll see it now. It says grid on. So if you go back to the main screen, now you can see that the grid lines are on the camera itself. How to turn on wind reduction
on your Insta360 Ace Pro 2.
Okay, this is how you turn on the wind reduction in case you are recording outside. What you want to do is swipe down from the bottom, just like so. And you'll see those list of icons. We don't want any of those. What we want to do is swipe over, just like so. And right there at the very top right is an icon shows a wind and microphone. Go ahead and tap on that. All right, and then right there in the middle, it says wind reduction. You want to make sure that that is checked, and then that'll help with any kind of recording when you are outside and there's a lot of wind. That'll help reduce some of the wind reduction on it. Now, it's not foolproof, but it does work pretty well. If you don't want that and you want to go back to stereo, you can click like that. Or if you want the directional focus, you can click on that.
How to turn off sounds on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, to do this, it's pretty simple to do. What you want to do is swipe down from the bottom, just like so. And that brings up all these options here, but we don't want any of those. What we want to do is swipe over, just like so. Then on the top left corner, you'll see that icon looks like a speaker. We'll go ahead and tap on that. And you'll see it gives a few different options here on prompt sound. You can have the high one, medium, low. It defaults to low. That's what I have mine on. Or if you want to turn it off completely and just have no sounds, you would click on mute, just like that.
How to use voice commands on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, I'll show you guys how to do this. What you want to do is swipe down from the top, just like so. And right there is a list of features and icons. What you want to do is tap on that very one to the right there on the very top row. Click on that. And that brings up the voice control option here. To turn on the voice control, you'll just toggle or switch that toggle to on, just like so. And then it'll ask you to which language to put it in. And then these are the commands that you can use once you do have it toggled on. You can say, take a picture, start recording, stop recording, mark that, or shut down camera. Those are all the different options that you can use if you have that toggled on. If you don't want it toggled on, just make sure that it's off, just like that. And then go back to the main screen, and there you can see that it's not selected anymore. But those are the features and the commands that you can use if you want to use the voice commands on the Insta360 Ace Pro.
How to use hand gestures on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, to do these, it's pretty simple to do, and it's a kind of a nice feature that Insta has put into their devices. But the first thing you want to do is swipe up from the top like that and swipe down. And what you'll see there is a list of icons. You're going to want to go to that third one there. It's got the hand icon. Go ahead and tap on that. All right, now mine's toggled off right now, but if you want to turn this feature on, you got to make sure you tap on that button there and it'll toggle it on. And now you'll see there's a list of other options. Video gesture examples. So say you are recording some video, you'll tap on that and it says palm. Start or stop recording. When the recording starts, you can lower your hand. Please note that the entire head needs to be in shot. So all you do is do like we're showing in that example there by raising your hand and making sure that your palm is like that. And then you would do it again to stop recording. So pretty simple to do. I will go ahead and click back and the photo gesture examples. And this one's a little bit different. This one is a peace sign. So you'll do a peace sign to take a photo. When the countdown begins, you can stop the gesture. And then it says, please keep your full head visible in the shot. So that's a pretty simple command to do. It gives you a little bit of time, so that way you're not taking all your pictures doing a peace sign. But a pretty cool feature here on the Insta360 Ace Pro. Now you'll go back here and make sure if you don't want that on to toggle that off. Go back to the main menu, and that's what it'll look like if you don't have that feature on. But
how to change screen brightness on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, I'll show you guys how to do this. You may want to change the screen brightness to maybe save a little bit of battery life, or if you're in a well-lit environment, you may want to raise the screen brightness so that way you can see your screen better. But to do this, what you want to do is swipe down from the top, just like so. And on the very bottom there, you'll see that sun icon. Go ahead and tap on that. And then over here to the right, you'll see I got it at 100%. So say I want to dim it a little bit. If I'm in a really dark room and I don't want a bright light, I can dim it down to really low to 0%. Or if I want to raise it back up do it just like so.
How to enable AI Highlight Assistant on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, one of the greatest things about this camera here is it's got a lot of AI technology built into it. And one of those features is the AI Highlight Assistant. So I'm going to show you guys how to enable or disable it in case you don't want to use it. But what you're going to want to do is swipe down from the top just like so. And on the very bottom, you'll see where it says AI. You're going to want to tap on that. It says AI Highlights Assistant. Turning off means video highlights will not be automatically analyzed. So I've got mine on, so that way whenever I am recording, it'll analyze my footage and create any kind of highlights in order, if I want to make like a recap video or something like that, and use Insta360's video editing technology and the AI that's built into it. So if you don't want that on, you just click on off and then tap it again. It'll take you back to this screen, and then there's the home screen. And then on the very top, you can see there's an icon there that shows you AI that it is on and enabled. That way you don't have to go through all those steps to check and see if it is on or off. But
how to change video resolution on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, change the video resolution. It's pretty simple to do. Right here is the home screen, or as soon as you power on the camera, this is what it looks like. But right there at the very bottom, you'll see there's two different icons. You want to make sure you select the right one, which is on the right there. You don't want that one on the left. And they're pretty close together. Sometimes I have like a fat finger and I'll tap on the wrong one. But to change the video resolution, you want to tap on that one just like so. And there are the different types of formats. Right now I got it on 4K. Let's say I wanted to dumb it down a little bit and go down to the 1080. I just switch it over like that. And then there's the frame rate. So you can also switch those over by swiping over like that. It has 2.7K, 4K, and then the awesome 8K feature, which only lets you do it in 24 frames per second. But a lot of times for what I need it for, 4K 30 is usually what I have it on. Now at the very top here, there's some other options that you can select for duration, active HDR, the ratio 16:9, which is great for YouTube, and then the stabilization if you want like a standard or something a little bit better.
How to change stability on your Ace Pro 2.
Okay, the great thing about this camera is it does have a few different options when it comes to stability. So what you want to do is tap on right there where it says 4K 30 frames per second. So when you tap on that, you'll see over here at the very top left, it's got stabilization. So you're going to want to tap on that. And by default, it goes to standard, which is suitable for stabilization in moderate activity, such as road riding. Now, if you switch it over to high, you'll click on high. It says suitable for stabilization in extreme sports, such as mountain biking. Say you want to put it on low. Low provides basic stabilization suitable for real sports feel. Or you can turn it off altogether, and then stabilization will be off. I like to keep mine on the standard there. It does a pretty good job for what I need. And then just tap on it like that, and then swipe down to get out of it, and it shows you that it's on there. So that's how you change the stabilization on the Insta360 Ace Pro.